This video will demonstrate how to send a message to a group or individual people using Blackboard Connect. This is the screen that will show up upon logging in using my password. To send any kind of message, you can hover over the mouse over Send a Message, and typically we will click Outreach. An outreach message will show up, and we'll just call it needs to be called something. We'll just call this one Test. The only thing about the title of the message is that it can't have any special characters. With the to select who we're sending this message to, you would click on the to and it would bring up a new box. Now, to send to specific people, you could type in each individual student's name and select it. To send to an entire grade, you would push the plus sign, select the number, and then click Select All. If you wanted to select all grades, you could click 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and SP, which is the Independence Project. And again, click Select All. Then click Done. For the purpose of this message, though, we're just going to test this out by sending it to maybe 1 or 2 people. So to do that, we'll say name contains, we'll just say we're sending it to Robertson. We could click that we're going to send it to Jennifer Robertson and Ryan Robertson. And then we would click Done. And it'll populate with the email, phone, and cell phone number if one's inputted. And for this, of course, it's only showing 2. Well, if we're going to do a phone number, we could then choose to either add voice or add text to speech. But in this case, we want to work on how to send an email. Let's start there. So we would click on the little email, and then we would select the subject. So we would call it UHS test message, or anything you wanted it to call. And then underneath, you would say, or paste whatever message you would like. Good morning. Earlier today, we had a fire drill. It went well. There is a basketball game. Oops. There's a basketball game on Friday night at 7. Thanks. And there's your message. Next thing you do is select when you want to send it. Well, we don't want to send this. You could send it immediately by clicking now, or later you could select a date and time. So today is July 18th. We don't want to send this until November 23rd. Click the clock to pick a time, 10:30 a.m. And then very important to click Add Selected Date, and it will populate here. If we wanted to add a voice call, we would click on the telephone, and we would click either Add Voice, in which case it would prompt you to call in the message and speak it, or you could add text to speech and type in, earlier today, there was a fire drill at UHS. It went well. Thank you for your cooperation. And that will be computer voiced to people. And again, it will go to the 2 phone numbers that are listed on the screen. When we click Next, it'll bring up this page. When we click Send, it puts it in the queue to go out. We're not going to send it, so in this case, we're going to go back to Edit. But when you click Send, that will effectively send this message out using Blackboard. I'm going to click Edit Message and cancel it, though, because we don't want to send this message. And that is how we send a message using Blackboard.